Hey, how's it going? It's SiP, day 9, April 2nd, 2020, 14-day, I'm sorry, shelter in place, 14-day crafting challenge. That's a lot to remember. Anyway, it's night, like an hour or so until midnight, until day 10, an hour and 16 minutes. Okay, so what I'm doing here is stuff for my journal and my glue book, I should say, not my, I guess it is a type of journal, isn't it? And this was day 1's first crafting thing, and I thought, I think I'm just going to go back to it because it is 10:45, and I didn't get to it earlier this morning, you know, like around 4:30. That's usually when I start to do my craft, or craftivity, I guess it is. I thought, well, I'll do it later on. And mostly I was just video editing, excuse me, thing 6 and things, or not thing, SiP 6 and SiP 7. I said I wasn't going to say that. Doesn't that shrimp look delicious? Oh. World Championship Shrimp Cook-Off. Ooh, Port Isabel. That's not too far from me. It's in the Rio Grande Valley. Okay. I don't know if I want to put it in. No, it'll make me hungry. I should not be hungry because I just ate, which means I will also be, hopefully not, but I might also be clearing my throat. I have water to drink. Just a minute. To wet my whistle, I guess. And when I was going through these pages just a few moments ago, I was thinking, oh, wait a minute. I cut out something, let's see, I cut out this one for the books. Not just because I teach reading and writing, but because it's an idiom. So now I'm thinking about doing an idiom journal, or an idiom glue book. So now if I see an expression or an idiom, I'm going to cut them out, cut them all out, and set them aside. And then I think it was during, SiP 1 was March 25th, so I think on either 26th or 27th, probably when I was either previewing one of my videos or in editing or what, I don't know what I was doing, but what I was doing was I was going through this, through my magazine pages, and I was tearing up pages, and I thought, hey, I want to do like a page or two in my glue book concentrating just on Rio Grande Valley things and stuff like that. So I think that came to me when I saw one of the Texas Journey magazines had tacos, a special on tacos, and I was like, yes, that's a Valley thing. Also, or a Texas thing too. Barbecue, that's a big Texas thing. Taco. So I got all these taco words, taco plates of food. Oh my. This might have to have its own centerfold. Barbacoa, taco. And so I just cut out all these. There's another taco. All these tacos. And then this one is breakfast taco. That's... So, but I also have other pictures, not just those. Let's see if I can find them. I think did I glue that down during SiP 1's craftivity glue book? I can't remember. I don't think I did. Oh, here. Okay, so these I cut out while I was sitting and doing nothing. Valley of Enchantment. I cut that out on day 1. And then Spirit, Texas, Mariachi Dancers, tacos again. So this was starting the taco theme. Cut that out. Anything with, there are a lot of words. Texas, there's another one, Texas. turtles on the beach. So that's at the island, South Padre Island. Valley of Enchantment. And, of course, Texas there. So these are all... Look at that. I just shot them over. These are all Texas-themed stuff. Either it says Texas or tacos or anything Taco Land. Yeah. And then, yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Then this is flauta or taquito. And then Texas, tacos. So I got all of these things that are Rio Grande Valley related. We're big on tacos down here. And, you know, the magazine was not, when it was talking about tacos or Texas tacos, it wasn't just for the Rio Grande Valley, but a lot of places are in Houston that they're talking about, and El Paso and Dallas area, Austin, San Antonio area. So various cities in Texas, because the Texas Journey is a AAA magazine. And it's just it concentrates a lot on Texas tourist sites, I guess, and as well as other sites across the nation. So I'm just kind of going after any kind of words. I also did that, not that, but speaking of words, I cut out some words. So I'm going through. Eventually, I'm going to go through that Time magazine there. I can't find it. But these are some of the things I've cut out already. They were really... Oh, wait. I think... there we go. Just a minute. I have this marker box of text. I'm not going to put the Texas ones in there. And let's see, what did I know I cut out specifically some wording, and I thought, hey, concentrate on not just, you know, words I think I'm going to use. Thanks. I'm thinking about saving that for the next things challenge. But like wild. Oh, this was where the wild things are, you know, after the children's book. So I thought, let me cut those words out, and I can use, you know, the words just willy-nilly instead of buying them from Amazon or something, words ready-made. Well, these are technically words ready-made, but I'm cutting them out from magazines, so I wanted to concentrate, or hopefully I can concentrate on that. Was that is that too much for anybody? Also, I have, not too long ago, maybe a few weeks ago, I bought this 3-pack of We Are Memory Keepers rulers. I guess I put them right side up, I guess. And I was trying out, I think I tried out the wavy one. That was kind of cool. And I've been using this one the most. So this kind of makes like a rough tear. And the reason I'm using these, not just because I bought them and I should use them, but because when I start tearing out pages, my hand starts to hurt right there. It starts to hurt when I'm like little tiny handwork like that is starting to make my hand hurt. And this ruler takes a lot of that pain away. It keeps it from happening. Okay, so these are just kind of going through, and I want to also brought out my little Westcott scissors. I'm going to use that bird. Now I should tear this for you, right, to show you. Hey! If you want to see somebody use one of these rulers, go to Pam on... Oh no, watch me. Pam on the Paper Outpost, she has one of these rulers, and that's probably why I bought it. Because I'm like, ooh, where'd you get that ruler? So, this was in the recommended list on Amazon, like something they thought I would like it. Of course I would like it. The rule of thumb is to put the smaller end of what you're going to tear here and the longer part on the outside here, and that way you don't have to tear it like this. You know, you don't have to go like that, because that's what makes my hands hurt. So if I do it like this, where the shorter end is under the ruler, and then just press it down, and just like that. But will I paint over that? What is that? Whoa. November 6 to 10, Harlingen. Talks about hawks. Parrots and green jays are on the agenda, along with field trips. Okay, then what does it say? Oh, this is from this side. Okay, I also have a box. So I tied a bag, put a bag in it, tied it on the underside, and that's where the scraps go that I'm not going to keep. Yeah, it's another thing that I heard. There. Oh, but you know what? I'm going to keep the green part. That's okay if it tears. That's okay. Of course it's okay. Oh, now this part is tricky. Can she do it on camera? Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, just a minute. Am I in camera? Am I in viewing range? Yeah. I have to look, because sometimes I think I'm in total camera range, and then I realize I'm totally out of it, so to speak. I was telling my students, I do a lot of... Am I keeping this? Maybe the snowflakey thing. There's a snowflake event in McAllen, which is strange because that's in the Rio Grande Valley, and we don't generally get snow down here. Oh, maybe it's a Christmas thing. Christmas lights thing or something. Now that one, there's no real long end or anything. Yay! Okay, so I want to keep the bird, and I'm going to put that there. Oh. What do we got? See this yellow? I have some of those pieces of yellow, so I'm going to do that. And this is a thicker thing, so I have to pull it a little bit harder. Oh, that's cool. I know you want to see. Do you want to see the other rulers, how the other rulers work? Of course you do. Because, you know, I think Pam only uses this one. I don't think... If she uses the other ones, it's rare. This looks like a EKG. Okay. I'm going to just rip it. Whoa, that's cool. She's entertained. So easily entertained. Wow, that's cool. Okay, I'm going to do this. See, I wasn't pulling tight enough, so I had to be like, I wasn't holding it down tightly enough here, and then I wasn't ripping it like a mad woman. I have to rip it like a mad woman, or I'll have a problem ripping this particular paper because it's thicker than the other pages. Not this one. No. What does it say? Oh, I thought that was an expression. What did it say about the mad woman thing, Tammy? Now, this one will be hard to rip. And I'm going to tear this one. That's okay with just one, I'm just tearing. Yeah, I just put turmeric lavender on. Maybe it's not kicking in yet. Maybe I need hardcore drugs like a leaf. A leaf. Ooh. Chuck wagon roast. Are those olives? Ew. I have to look. Yes. I thought maybe they were mushrooms. No. Totally killed it for me. Okay, I was like looking at this. A lot of words on it. Looking for expressions. I know that a lot are used in ads. Ooh, that was loud. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is where my address would be. Don't want to try the other. Okay, I'm gonna rip it. Whoa. Cool. Okay, let's see. This one, I don't know. Maybe I'll try a thin piece of paper. And I'm just going to... So this is torn. It's got the rips. I don't know how well you can see that on the edges. I'm going to keep it. It's white. Well, how dare you? Yeah. Here we got this. So I'm going to try this piece of paper with this side here. Let's see. How do you want to start it? You want to start it there? There? Not bad. I'm trying to see, what would that... I would probably use this more for... Where is it? I had one. Wow, actually put it together where it's supposed to be. I would use it more for this. You know, rather than tearing it. Are these specific tear guides? Yes. Somebody, I was watching somebody, who was it? I do not know who it was. I'm pretty sure it's somebody I'm not subscribed to. And maybe I was watching, sometimes I do searches for certain products. Or, oh, I can't remember. It might have been, you know, I have the Big Shot Plus. So it might have been when I was looking for stuff for that. And YouTube puts other videos in. And somebody was talking about the holes, is the line. This line in here, like somebody said, oh, I haven't used the line, this hole yet. I don't know what it's for. Wait, what is it for? Is it, I'm thinking it's not for drawing. I'm thinking it's for taking your X-Acto knife. I'm gonna sacrifices have to be made. And using that as a guide. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah. Huh. So that's what I think it's for. I don't think it's for plopping a pencil down there, because it is a very, kind of a very, maybe a mechanical pencil lead might fit in there, but I can't see, the pen doesn't fit in there, and maybe, well, I don't even think my pencil, regular pencil, would fit in there. So I'm thinking it's for cuttings. It's a tear guide. Maybe it's also a cutting guide. Does anybody know? Let me know. Okay. Oh wait, we didn't try them all. I know you want to see them all. That's the wavy. Oh, that's the world. It's the world. Yeah, I can hold on to that. And this is the other half of the world. I need to keep track of the time, because in case I do too much talking. What? I was editing SiP Day 7, and all I did was mess around with paper towel tubes, and it was, I think, almost an hour and a half long, and I was able to whittle everything down until, I think it was 35 minutes or something. which I find astounding, but man, did I do a lot of ooh and ah. I did a lot of complaining to myself. What is wrong with you? Why did you do all that talking? I apparently had a lot to talk about. Like tonight, I have a lot to talk about. 21 minutes? Okay, we'll do it for a little longer. Okay. So, any expressions? We made a mistake. What? Somebody's owning up to a mistake. I can't believe it. Oh, here we're getting into a deadly new virus goes global. Oh, I can get the flag. Get the flag. Okay, this is what I'll do. Just tear out pages that I'm going to use. So now this is, I'm just getting pages and looking for expressions. Stop me if you see one. Don't stop the video. Just stop me. Say, hey, you missed one back there. Whoa. Their own hands. Is that a jerry can? What is that? Okay. The View. Do you watch The View on, I think it's in ABC, on ABC? I record The View, and then I watch it and fast forward through all the commercials. Do I want the peeps holding the flag? Also, I will try to not talk during the tear. And also, I will try to... Put that there. I lost my train of thought. Okay. I will try... Gosh. Not talk through... Oh, turn the volume down on the tears. No. See, instead of doing that way, I want to do it this way. That's not too loud, I don't think. Like right now, it's not too loud, but it could be incredibly loud when I'm in editing. And lately, my computer is revving up a storm during, or Camtasia is revving. I want football helmets. Is it unethical to watch football with my son? What are you talking about? The brain injuries that go along? I had to read that. Children of the Revolution. No, don't want to put this. No, I don't really want to put that. Okay, moving right along. Maybe go after... That's the next generation. Next generation world. Now see, I could take this, cut this out because I'm going to do it. Oh no, I'm going to do it this way. And the world. And maybe some of the stickers, some of the pictures on the back. Maybe not, since I'm going to, I'm taking these words. I'm taking the words. You want to be a little more careful with your cutting. Yeah, we'll use the bigger scissors. Is today's or is tonight's craftivity a cop-out for something more wonderful or whatever floats my boat, really, since this is my challenge. This is my challenge. Are you doing a crafting challenge? Go right ahead. Just put the hashtag SiP 14-day crafting challenge. And I use digits for 14. Because that would be an incredibly long... Oh, these are words. But they're not going to fit. I don't think they're going to fit in my little tiny jobby. I'm also going to tear this. Also, I discovered with these very thin pages is you can just tear straight. I don't know if I can do it right now because I'm so close to that end. Tear it straight apart. And it doesn't leave any white Like sometimes if you're tearing a dark colored picture, like this one. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Stormy. Am I in your way? Okay, I'm gonna tear. You see how I tore it that way, but it's white on this side. See how it's white? But if you tear it like this, you don't see as much of that white. Sometimes you don't see it at all, like this. See, you only see it a little bit. So if you tear it out like that, or you pull your hands out to tear it, then you don't see as much of that white, or sometimes you don't see any of that white. It depends. No, it's showing white. Oh, now it's putting me to shame. Like, ha, you lied. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I know. And this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm not careful. Not being careful there. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Who knows where I'll go with this, but I'm just kind of cutting that black trim off. And now I'm going to pull it apart. Pull it apart. Okay. So I want these little worlds here. And I'm going to hold on to this and see if there are any expressions in it. I'm not going to take the time right now to read that. And this one, I'll probably fussy cut later. So we're just going through the magazine. Have I stated my purpose for this video? To do something during the shelter in place. To keep busy. That's the whole thing here. I'm plenty busy, but you know, there's one thing to be busy and another thing to be, I'm gonna put that over here. You know, I mean, I'm busy because of work, but I need to craft to kind of offset the stresses of work. Take that. Ow. Oh, that's important. Today I went in during my office hour time. I have about a couple hours set aside each day, Monday through Thursday, and my colleague, another colleague, and I were talking, and she was telling me that she goes into our online portal like at 10 in the morning, and she's there until 10 at night. But that doesn't mean that she has office hours for 12 hours. She's just in there. And I said, oh yeah, I said, I'm not as soon as I wake up, because, you know, I do need that cup of coffee. But pretty much shortly after that, I'm in Blackboard, and I'm getting, or, you know, answering messages that my students might have sent me. Do I want that? Nope. So, and I'm in there, I mean, I just got out maybe 20 or so minutes before I turned on the camera, and I'd been in there since 4 o'clock this afternoon, so I've been in there 8 hours, you know, and Sundays I'm in there a long time because I'm posting announcements, and I'm grading a journal that they have to do on a weekly basis. I do not want faces, believe it or not. I don't know why, but I just don't. I don't know. Defy the odds. Feeding a changing world. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool too. Ooh, there we go. Get your rulers. I gotta set my other rulers outside here. Yeah, man. See, I'm not practicing what I preach. Oh, I'm not holding it down securely enough, and I'm just, yeah. I'm sorry. Since I haven't gotten a reply to, do I apologize too much? What is that? Oh, is it plants? Oh, it's, oh, like lettuce or something like Changing world. I'm just going to keep apologizing. Just a minute. I should cut these letters out. Hey. No. I'll try this one. Because they're nice, big, and bold. And all that work. Just making them the rough edges. All that work. Tammy is taking it out. So now I do allow myself to have to not go into Blackboard on certain days, like Saturday. I usually don't go into Blackboard on Saturday unless a student, unless I'm notified that a student is in there and needs help with something, because then I'll go in and I'll help the student, you know. So I don't tell my students, oh, you can only contact me during office hours. I never ever say that. I want to be available to them. Some of them, you know, have questions, especially now that we're online. So I try to be available as much as possible. I'm still, because I'm not going into work, because I'm manning operations here at home, my sleep schedule is a little bit healthier. Because I'm trying to get 8 hours of sleep when I can, and even if I'm going to bed kind of late by morning people's standards, of course. Oh, is that a? I'm gonna finish my thoughts eventually one of these days. Okay, so I'm going to. Did I get all my words? It seems like like I should have more. I should have more words. Like, where did they go? I lost my words. Don't lose your words. Oh, I need that. Put that there. And oh yeah, gotta stop soon. Granted, I have to stop soon because I'm not going to have do a lot of removing of wording. I mean clips. I'm gonna just do this one now. Turn it around. It doesn't sound as loud when you do a mad rip. Oh, that one did. Never mind. Where does it hurt? Right now it doesn't hurt. Right there. Right there. Okay. This is just funky looking. Maybe that's arugula. What does arugula look like? These are letters. So I'm going to I'm gonna put Not going to rough cut the edges here. Well, maybe a little. A little. That's cool when you can do that. Also says sharp scissors. Oh, see, not that. Perfect. Okay, this I want to put in the word thing. I'm not going to cut them out. I think I'm just going to put them here, and I'll probably do them after I turn off the camera. Lots of color, purple, purple. So I'll go for what? A minute or so more. Nah, that looks cool though. Ooh, when every day is a mental health day. Every day is a mental health day. It's not a when. I'm getting the letters. And I'm getting the orange. And I'm getting this trim. Because it's cool. I'll put that there. And I want this trimmy part here. And I want to cut the white off. Cut that white off there. Oh, I need this part right there. Put that right there, right there, right there. That. So when I'm done with this video tonight, I'm going to, I also have number 8 is on the camera right now on the camcorder. And I'm going to get both 8 and 9 out and start editing 8. Because yesterday I was editing 7 and I realized, you know what, it's 4:30 already. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my crafting stuff. I'm going to do, what day is this? I'm going to do day 9. Wow, that's terrible. Like before midnight instead of at 4:30 in the morning. So maybe at 1 or so I'll do another video and do SiP 10 in less than an hour. It's a C. Okay. Okay. So let me put this. Obviously, I didn't go through the whole magazine yet, but, you know, I really only have... What was that? I only have... Maybe the green. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I was doing with Texas Journey, tearing the book apart. So I already went through that one. And going through the pages a little bit at a time. So that's what I usually do. Just kind of tear the magazine apart and go through and see if what piques my interest. Oh. Even if the headline's not so great, I go after how it looks and how would I think that looks if I just do it like that, you know. It would look cool. So you have to see beyond the picture or picture. If you can't hide the stuff, like what is this damage? Ooh. Then and you want to go, oh, I like that color pink. Then you can even hide it, put your hands around it, and think, yeah, I could use that. Yeah, I could use that color or something. I see some purple. Middle purple, big purple. Let's go through Sam from Cheers. Look at that. Okay. I am going to go, and I have to do those. I'll do those later. And charging my good old phone here. And I did remove some stuff. Some words, some stuff. I'm not concentrating. I removed terrific, zazzy, xenial, unique, happy, and extraordinary. Because they keep, I already randomized, so they keep popping up. Come on, decide now. What are you doing to me? Have a wonderful day. That reminds me. I need to deactivate. Oh, that's why it didn't show up on happy, because I already have that. A wonderful day. Oh, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.